TheJamies.net.
Bonaire is a small island country located in the southern Caribbean Sea, north of Venezuela. We've cruised to Bonaire multiple times, and in this video, we'll give an overview of our return visit to the island in August 2024. During the visit, our ship, the Carnival Celebration, docked in the capital city of Kralendijk, and we enjoyed a short waterfront walking tour, a tasty breakfast with a fantastic view, and some delicious gelato. Just a quick note that if you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. It really helps our channel. And consider subscribing so you get alerted when we add new videos. We started our day in Bonaire with a waterfront walking tour we put together before our cruise. Since our ship docked at the South Pier in Kralendijk, our tour started from that area. After passing through the cruise port area, we turned left and walked north along the brick sidewalk with the water and our ship to our left. The first stop on our walking tour was Fort Orania, which is the oldest existing structure in Bonaire. The fort was originally constructed in 1639 and had various modifications and improvements over the centuries. The fort was never engaged in battle, and it now serves as the island's courthouse. The 44-foot-tall lighthouse at the fort was built in 1932 and is still active, with a harbor master's office located within the fort. During our visit, the walls of the fort provided a nice spot to take some photos with our ship docked in the background before we moved on to our next stop. Located next to the fort, the administrative office was our second stop. Originally built in 1837 as the governor's home, the building was restored in 1972 and has served as the central government office since then. Our third stop, the customs office, was located on the waterfront across the street from the administrative office. The building was established in 1925 and restored in 1995. Over the years, it has served as a post office, a tax office, and of course, a customs office. Just north of the customs office, our next stop, the welcome seat, was a great waterfront spot to sit and relax for a bit. The bench was dedicated in 1923 and was shaped like a W to welcome guests and to honor Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands. Our fifth stop, which was located near the welcome seat and the city's North Pier, was the Plaza Wilhelmina area. The plaza was the central square of Kralendijk and was home to many points of interest, including the Parliament House, or Town Hall, constructed in 1890. A World War II monument. A monument from 1934 commemorating 300 years of Dutch authority in Bonaire. And a monument from 1944 commemorating Eleanor Roosevelt's visit to American troops stationed in Bonaire during World War II. During our visit, the park that was part of the plaza was home to many different street vendors, including an Indonesian food stand that was very popular with crew members. Continuing north from the plaza, our next stop was Plaza Machi Mimi, which was constructed in 1935 as a marketplace for fishermen. The structure is now a nice, shaded spot to sit and enjoy some beautiful views of the Kralendijk waterfront. Continuing further north until we reached the fork in the road, we followed the street that stayed along the waterfront. We then walked a short distance to KAREL'S Beach Bar to enjoy a tasty meal. KAREL'S was located about a 10-minute walk from the South Pier, where our ship was docked. The restaurant was situated right over the water on a pier, which gave it a very laid-back, tropical feel. With a view of our cruise ship in the distance, we ordered some local food to try for breakfast, including an oats-miter, open-faced sandwich with ham and cheese, an open-faced egg and bacon sandwich, a pistachio, and a coffee verkeerd, or wrong coffee, which is a typical Dutch coffee with half coffee and half warm milk. Our total bill was $37 US, including tip. It's worth noting that a water taxi to Bonaire, the small island located off the west coast of Bonaire, was available at KAREL'S Beach Bar. The water taxi departed hourly between 9:15 a.m. and 2:15 p.m. for a round-trip cost of $25 US. After finishing our tasty breakfast with a fantastic view, we continued our walk north to visit a few street art murals. The first was the nearby Leilani mural, which was recognized in a Best of 2021 Global Street Art Contest. We also stopped by a beautiful and colorful Bonaire mural that decorated the wall of the Boulevard Bar and Restaurant. And the final mural was known as Bencho, Makey, Reiki, and Trekkie, which are the names that were imagined for the mural's characters. After taking a few photos with the murals, we headed to Grandi, a popular shopping street in the heart of Kralendijk. The street was home to many different shops, including some that were located in historical buildings that date back to the late 18th and early 19th centuries. We spent some time wandering through the shops before we made a stop at GIO'S Gelateria and Caffé. The shop had many interesting flavors of gelato available, and we ended up ordering several different flavors, including Nutella, Oreo, a unique cream cheese, lemon cheesecake, and more. The total for our gelato was $12.50 US, and we all enjoyed our very tasty afternoon treat. After finishing our gelato, we continued south towards the end of Grandi to the Bonaire Lions Club Time Capsule, located in the pedestrian mall. The Time Capsule was established in 2002 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Lions Club, and it is scheduled to be opened 40 years later, in 2042. After checking out the time capsule, we called it a day and walked about 5 to 10 minutes back to our ship, which we could easily spot from the pedestrian mall.